Look at what you can do with intention. Look at every influencer that is out there. Every influencer has so much power because they got all the intention. Andrew Tate, Ryan Sherhand, Ronaldo, Messi, you can name everyone you want, but they all have potential and they hold it. I'm going to explain you why this is important. So I have 4 points today to explain why you need attention and why you need to hold it. Attract as much attention, which sounds a bit of controversy, but after listening to this video, you know why you want to attract as much as possible, carefully. So the first thing is, why do you want attention? Why do you want to have more people know you? Why do you want it? Well, it creates opportunities. If more people know you, for example, a businessman, Ryan Sherman, everyone knows him in the real estate category, in the real estate industry. They know him. So if they have a deal, who are they going first? To someone who just got their license? Or to the guy with the biggest CV there's out there because he sold multiple millions of real estate? It creates new opportunities. People start approaching you for something. And you have influence. You can dictate how you want it. You can decide how it's going to end. Let's take Ryan Sherman. If you have a property, this is for 10 million. He says, well, I only give you 9. And you're actually considering it, even you do not want to. He has this influence that he says, do it for 9, I'll shoot you a video, and done. He has the influence to do this. But if me or you who just got a license, good luck. Good luck doing that. You cannot do that. That's why you want as much attention. It gives you opportunities for new journeys, and it gives you the influence to dictate something and to tailor it to your ending that you want. But there is something against it. You never want to get lost in the crowd. Never get lost in the attention that people give towards you. Why do you not want to get lost? You become too predictable. That's how you lose it. That's as easy as how it is. If you become too predictable, people know what your next move is. They lose it. Take Andrew Tate. He just went from no one knowing him to the person who has become the most named person in a year. Why? He just did something out of the ordinary. He just showed our whole system, point blank. And everyone followed him. Everyone gave him attention. And when he was in jail, it just suddenly collapsed. There's nothing. There's nothing he could talk about. Something. So his attention was just cut off. His legs were cut off easily. But also, he got stopped valuing for who he is as a person. People just lost all value in him, all trust. But that's not the only reason. What if you get lost in criminal attention? What happens when that gets out? You're just fine. Even we don't know if Andrew Tate did do those rapings. But we do know he got lost in it and just his legs were cut off. It was just done. It was a done deal for him. So that's why you do not want to get lost. Keep your head above the water. But there needs to be a reason why you want to stand out. Why you need to stand out. As I said with my insurance example, if you stand out, people are the first to come to you. They think, alright, I need a real estate, my insurance. First name that pops off in their head. So that's why it's so usable. You stand above the crowd. Out of all the people they could pick in the crowd, they only choose the one they're above. Why do you go for someone you don't know, that doesn't show trust, doesn't show credibility, doesn't show any amount of work? But if you stand above, it shows something. But it's also a useful thing. If with any online guru, they just let you see where they are and they give the path to it. That's the part of influence you get. The influence just, it gives them this much power because they stand at something, at somewhere that people want to stand out. And they just get all of this and just a following scenarios after that. Just money that flows in, attention that still comes. Is that how that's easy? All because you've stood above the crowd, above the people that you don't think, I'll never do it. That's how you want to stand out, even in workspaces. I've showed it in the first law. But if you take CEO, team leader, they have entry level position. If you are the red one, you want to stand between these positions. Why? You are easier to be recognized for a promotion, increase, or a test that just rewards you more by this you. Because you stand above the crowd. This is the crowd, this is you. So even in workspaces, it comes in handy. That's why you want to stand out. Standing out means you are more likely to be seen for something than just to be ignored and gathering dust. But you need to hold it. Because if you do not hold it, you're just someone in the crowd. That's what you need. So why you need to hold it, and especially hold it. It's just a summary of everything that I said. It gives you opportunities. You are first to be seen. It gives you the influence over something. If you're standing out, it means you've done something right. So people listen more to you. It gives you credibility. People can trust you better. But even though you have all this power in hand, you do not want it to be gone. That's as simple as it. Because if it is gone, if you lose his attention, you are forgotten. You're irrelevant to everyone. You just stand in the crowd. I cannot repeat this enough. You're just a new member of the biggest group, which ultimately lose. But I come to the last thing, which is the reversal. There's nothing fancy to be said about here. It's just reversal. What happens if you chase too much attention? When you're way above, you need the attention. You need to get the opportunity. You need to have the power and the influence. But if you chase too much, you're going to lose yourself. And what happens then? You fall right back into the crowd. It's just this, this down the drain. That's what's happening to you. So, to avoid it, you adapt it. You change your appearance. That's how you hold it. And if you go too far with this, if you go even a tiny bit too far, recognize it immediately and pull back. It's better to save what you have than to risk it all then. That's the important part you need to have. So with that, I hope you've learned why attention is a power. And I hope to see you in my next video.